Judges chapter 8, verses 10 to 12, speaks of Zebah and Zalmunna were in Karkor with the force of about 15,000 men, all that were left of the armies of the eastern peoples. 120,000 swordsmen had fallen. Gideon went up by the route of the nomads and fell upon the unsuspecting army. Zebah and Zalmunna, the two kinds of Midian, fled, but he pursued them and captured them, routing their entire army. You can find that specifically in chapter 8 and verses 10 to 12. Gideon had to battle forces of ego and pride, as the Ephraimites were insulted at not being called for the initial battle. Why have you treated us like this? Why didn't you call us when you went to fight Midian, as found in Judges 8, chapter 1. Now, Gideon had to deal with powerful spiritual forces of selfishness, disloyalty, and unbelief toward this small army of God. The men of Succoth and later Peniel refused his army bread in case the other side rallied and won. They said, "Do you already have the hands of Zebah and Zalmunna in your possession? Why should we give bread to your troops?" As found in chapter 8, verse 6. Now, it is after the victory is won that Satan then launches his greatest attack on the soldier of God. In this case, the defeat of Midian was only the beginning of Gideon's spiritual battles. Once the major victory was won, Gideon must have faced a major temptation that we all face after the first rounds of success. Exhausted but thinking we have the enemy in the bag, our natural tendency is to put our feet up and rest on our laurels and say, "Okay, I guess it's time to go home." But Gideon knew that the remnant of enemy troops who managed to escape have the nasty habit of going home, regrouping, and coming back with a more deadly vengeance than ever before. Therefore, he asked 4 tribes of Israel to come and help him in the pursuit. All 4 tribes did this with considerable success. The tribe of Ephraim even captured 2 key Midianite leaders, Oreb and Zeb. However, the leaders of Ephraim were extremely upset with Gideon and not being asked to participate in what they considered to be a big kill or initial victory. Notice that they never considered what God wanted. Their anger, fueled by pride and ego, clouded any consideration of the Almighty's plans. Neither did they acknowledge or experience joy at the great miracle God had wrought through Gideon. All they could feel were sour grapes, as we would say, and they were not invited. As God pours out his Spirit and works signs and wonders through his church, in these last days we must be watchful for those of our ranks who feel left out when God does not work through them. These people must be handled with great love and tact. If they are not, as in Gideon's case, they can prove to be a source of great contention and anger in the body. Amen.
Yes, amen. I want to remind you all to please like, subscribe, comment, share, and please remember to pray. Thank you.